So when we think about the ways that people can be involved in terrorism, whether that's actually attack planning or facilitation, perhaps fundraising or recruiting individuals, there have been huge strides in this country since 7/7 in terms of putting in place a legal framework to be able to arrest and prosecute such people. That where there have been gaps shown by the way that the threat has developed. So, for example, Syria is a case in point. The successive governments have amended legislation and by and large have been fairly targeted in how they do that. And so there's been a lot of progress in tackling the sharp end. Over the last 15 years, I think where governments have struggled is how to stop people being drawn into terrorism effectively. We've got a number of programs. We have the Prevent strategy that aims to stop people becoming terrorists or supporting terrorism. And more recently, we've had the Counter Extremism strategy, which aims to look at the harms of extremism beyond terrorism. And these shouldn't be as controversial as they've proven to be. And I think that's partly because the government hasn't really defined its terms. And you've got people working in Prevent who are doing very similar things to counter-extremism. There are overlapping objectives and there seems to be duplication of work. And with that comes a sort of a lack of public trust, I would say. Some of these projects seem very secretive. There's been a drive recently to release more information, but still it feels these preventative counter-extremism efforts feel quite opaque.